You were on a streak for over 5 years now when you first released Ryzen. So let's keep that same formula of marketing correctly, being more accurate within the margin of error for your performance gains. Don't just follow the whole NVIDIA and Intel bandwagon that just blow up exaggerations or expectations for your product when you're not even sure yourself. So work on your marketing. At Intel, get your act together, because any big manufacturer can form a monopoly in the space they're in, and we do not need a monopoly like how NVIDIA has right now. There's no competition for NVIDIA now for video cards, especially on the high end, because they just keep breaking the prices up and everyone keeps giving them their money, and nobody's going to learn, and they're not going to learn until we as consumers stop giving them money for absorbent amount of prices for stuff that they don't give the performance you expect for the money you spend. So stick to your try and true formula, AMD. Get your marketing act together, and please, please, please get your Radeon division for the graphic cards. Get them in check, please. If you have to hire a new phase of people, please do, because you have not been really paying Radeon any attention. I understand your work on your server and data space and also processors, but can you please try to find the same formula you use to get your success in the data center and the CPUs to the Radeon division? Whoever secret sauce you're using for those two departments in your company, please give some of the runoff to the Radeon department, because they've been stale for a while and they need to get up to date so there's competition in the GPU space again. Those are the two big elephants for this year so far. The bigger one being Intel being poor consumer service, jacking up prices for poor performance and defective products, and knowing that there are defective products but still releasing them, and AMD with the over-promising and marketing shenanigans. Those are the two biggest things for this year. Now going on to more silver lining news. AMD did somewhat redeem some of their failures, because the Zen 5 non-3D models were pretty much a flop as far as if you're a 7000 series, and also over-promising. So outside of that, they did redeem themselves somehow. They just released finally what everyone was asking for, an actually well-rounded CPU called the 9800X 3D, and as per its predecessor and the predecessor before that, the 5800X 3D and the 7800X 3D, the minute it was released and went on sale, it sold out within minutes of all the major e-tailers and retailers. They sold it in minutes. It's like people were waiting or hungry for finally given some sort of proper CPU technology or technology in general for this year. Because this year has been kind of the letdown as far as technology releases and performance releases, other technology that I released. A lot of people are complaining and a lot of sales are dropping. So thank you for doing somewhat redemption of your flop of a release of Zen 5, AMD. Intel, I respect you trying to start from the ground up with your Ultra series, but with the performance and the money you're charging, that I respect the efficiency gains, but the pricing and the performance do not match. Hence why you're even selling worse than a Zen 5 on AMD sides of the camp. Yeah, they had 5%, but you kind of were adding on to the hot water you're already in with the blown up 13th and 14th gen. So releasing a subpar product that's only thing that kind of makes it stand out is its efficiency. You need to go back to the drawing board and have competition in the market again and release proper products. Because if only one giant is controlling everything with technology, everyone's going to get upset, nobody wins, because everyone's going to start scalping and price gouging because of a lack of demand. So get your act together, Intel. We need competition. AMD, thank you for ending off the top of the year with a well-deserved release of the 9800X 3D, and I congratulate you on how well it was received. Now let's see you replicate that formula for the 16-core 9950X 3D, the 12-core 9900X 3D, and every other product release henceforth, and make 2025 your comeback year when you have proper pricing, proper performance, and you go back to your roots of your formula, so you don't have disappointing consumers and then you don't lose all these sales like you did with Zen 5 non-3D SKUs. Please don't let Intel dictate how you should do your stuff. Stick to your values and your marketing. The good marketing you did for the CPUs and the server side data center stuff. Please give a hand to your Radeon group. I understand you don't want to compete with any high-end GPUs anymore. You announced that, but I hope at some point you do reconsider and try to go outside your comfort zone to give NVIDIA competition again. Don't forget, Intel is trying to come back at both y'all now, making their own video cards. So we need proper competition that's very balanced. You've always been price performance AMD, and Intel always been top end performance for all the money or premium pricing or whatever. But we need all three factors to have a proper and healthy technology space for consumers, whether you're a gamer, whether you're a content creator, whether you're a data center person that needs all of the horsepower of a big old CPU. You need to get back to the drawing board, stick to the formula you use for your success for your CPU launches and your server data center stuff. Please keep doing the old school formula that I've been working for you for years and hand some to your Radeon division. We need competition on all fronts, the server side, the CPU side, and the GPU side. You can't have one or two of the three major things that consumers look for. You need to cover all your bases, and I hope you get back to brass tacks for your root and what you're known for, being the price and performance underdog king. So we need competition. Y'all tell me what y'all thought in the comments below. This is just a little bit of rant about what I was thinking about the current tech space. I'm hoping 2025 is a better year for technology, because this year, outside of the 98X 3D, it really wasn't that great technology-wise for releases. On that note, guys and gals and my fellow geeks, until next time, this is your boy LockTech signing out.